So this is a really important day for Logan and for Logan's first 2,000 days system. The reason it is so important is because we have a group of people that have been co-designing the way forward, the key messages and the knowledge translation approaches for several months now. In fact, they've spent 25 hours together working through what those key messages might look like for Logan's people.
There's so much information out there for building brains for our children, and then also correlating with the culture as well, so that's been a big piece at the beginning. So yeah, today's been really good.
It's been really good to think about how to apply some of like these really big international research concepts to the local community. Like as research, it's really great, but it doesn't always meet us as a local community where we're at. So looking at translating these really big ideas into what is best for Logan.
It's not only nice to see it being focused, but there's a consensus really in terms of the themes, what should be in, what should be out, what will be, I guess, the best to deliver an offer to Logan, whereby they'll get the most out of it and we'll be able to understand what it is that we're delivering.
A huge amount of co-design working together and kind of beginning to share like different perspectives and different ideas, you know, taking some of the work that's been happening over in Canada and the UK with the brain metaphors and the brain story, which was developed by Harvard Centre on the Developing Child, and frameworks, and then looking at what that could look like here in place in Logan.
I'm really happy where we landed. I feel like for me in particular, the community and the called voice got heard. So when we were looking at the pictures and things, it was more from a heartfelt perspective, so not a Western lens. Yeah, so I really enjoyed that part, and it was interesting because I thought it could just be my table, but it actually ended up resonating with the other groups. Even though we weren't together, when we suggested our pictures or icons, they were like, oh, I like that. So I really like that everyone is actually aligned.
The attendees crossover from community members, community leaders, those with lived experience of some of the challenges that we're looking at and the opportunities through the brain building work. We also have government here. It's a huge spectrum.
But what we do have is enthusiastic, knowledgeable people in the room where we can start to pull it apart, create themes, create principles, create frameworks, and then from there we'll be able to test it. So community is at the forefront of what we do, and that is why we're here.